Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 20 of Future, and this one is titled Confusion Reigns. I wouldn't trust her as far as I could kick her, Bakugou growled. What? Why? Kami asked, still perplexed over how easy it was to pick up. There were just some major red flags, you dunce. She was acting innocent, but that certainly didn't match the look in her eye. She was faking that whole thing, Bakugou said, staring Kaminari down. But what's her angle, though? Kaminari asked. Why would I need to be careful? It's not like I'm super famous and have loads of money or anything, he laughed. I don't know, but watch her with both eyes. She's up to no good, Bakugou said snidely. Okay, Kaminari shrugged, looking to see where Misa had gone. I don't even know her name, he suddenly said. So, what day are you free to take me out for that ramen dinner? Misa asked cheekily, plopping down on the sand next to Kyrie. You're kidding me, right? Kyrie said in shock. Did you seriously get his number? Easy as ABC, Misa said proudly. He was a pushover. Once I showed him my cleavage, he was putty in my hands. Kyrie's heart sank. Oh, right, she said glumly. Misa eyed her friend. Hey, listen, do you like him? She asked bluntly. Kyrie's eyes shot up and over to Misa. What? No, why? She yelled, her heart pounding in her chest. Whoa, babe, Misa laughed. I'm just asking, but I think you do, she added with a wink and a nudge to her friend's arm. No, I don't, Kyrie snapped and looked away to hide the blush on her cheeks. Hey, look, I know it's been 2 years since that whole... Her voice trailed off. She was talking about Kyrie's divorce from her husband. Thing, she added. But maybe it's time to test the waters. Screw you, Kyrie snorted. What would you know about getting back into the dating scene after a messy divorce? You don't know what I went through, okay? I'm not going to just go around banging a heap of guys for no goddamn reason, she added with fearsome growl in her voice. I don't trust guys. They say they're different, or that they want to change their ways, but then they're just lying assholes, she spat, referring to Kaminari at this point. If you're referring to your blonde-haired interest over there, he wasn't exactly falling all over me. He almost seemed indifferent or unsure of what to do. Sure, he gave me his number, but I had to do all the work. He just ended up giving in. He's not a bad guy. He's single, for God's sake. He's actually allowed to go out with me. If he were your boyfriend, it would be a different story, she said, slightly ticked off now at Kyrie's outburst. She continued. And I'm actually going to go out with him, so if you have a problem with that, you'd better step in and do something, she said before getting up and walking off. Laters, bitch, she called back over her shoulder. Screw you, Kyrie called after her. She knew what Misa was trying to do, and she didn't like it. Misa had picked up that Kyrie liked Kami, but was too afraid to make a move, so she was giving her a reason to step up to the plate. Would Misa's plan work? Hey, cutie, Misa called as she made her way back down the beach to Kami, who had hopped out of the water by now and was drying off. Oh, hey, Kami replied, blushing slightly. His eyes travelled down Misa's perfect curves and back up to her beautiful face. Have I hit the jackpot here or what? He drawled internally. Here's my phone, Misa said, handing her phone over to him. Put your number in and then I'll prank call you, she said. Kami took the phone and put his number in, handing it back to Misa. Oh, I didn't get your name, he said quickly. It's Misa, she said with a beautiful, perfect smile. That's a really pretty name, he said, giving her a genuine compliment. Oh, thank you, you're so sweet, Misa replied, pulling a loose bunch of wet hair around to the front of her face and tugging it gently over her eye to make it look like she was shy and trying to hide. Kami gave her a confused smile. He still wasn't too sure about this one. Yeah, she was hot, but there was something not quite right. I'll text you, Misa said with a wink as she backed away. I gotta get back to my friends. Oh, sure thing, babe, he said casually. Chat later? She smiled and headed off down the beach. Just then, Kyrie arrived. Oh, hey, Kyrie, Kami said, brightening up as soon as he saw her. Kyrie glanced at him as a slight acknowledgement before dropping her things down and taking her oversized shirt off and walking down the beach to the water. Kaminari watched her go. She had a slim little body and a cute little backside as far as he was concerned. She was just a little cutie. He shook his head, dumbfounded. Man, what's going on today? He said, turning to Kyrie, who was giving Ginny some squeezy fruits. There's a hot chick falling at my feet, and I'm backpedaling, and then there's Miss Stiff Starch down there at the water, and I can't even get her to look at me. Kyrie laughed. Where is Kami and what have you done with him? A month ago you would have been throwing pickup line after pickup line at that hot one, and now you're borderline not interested. He laughed again. Yeah, man, I don't know, Kami chuckled as he looked over at Kyrie in the ocean. Kyrie was pissed, at herself mostly. Why am I getting so upset at Misa when I was the one who told her to test him out? Why am I annoyed that she won and that he fell for her? What was I expecting from him? Why do I even care? She slapped the water in frustration. What did the water do now? A chuckling voice said from behind her. She turned. Kaminari was there, smiling like a stupid idiot behind her. She scowled. Go away. Whoa, Kyrie, what have I done now? I've literally said one sentence to you. Kami was hurt. Why did she hate him so much? Oh, it's because of her ex's personality and mine being the same. That's right. He hung his head. Oh, poor Kaminari. I hope that Kyrie warms up to him. We'll see what happens in the next chapter. Chapter 21. See you tomorrow.